Are you looking to beautify your property? Look no further than Jackson's Gap Clay and Gravel Company, owned by Bradley Riddle. We offer top-quality dirt work, gravel services, and more to help enhance the look and functionality of your outdoor space. Whether you need materials for a landscaping project or are looking to create a new driveway, our team has got you covered. Contact us today to learn more about how Bradley and his team can help bring your vision to life. Go Tigers!
Hey everybody, welcome to the Tigers Den. We're live here at Miller's on Broadnax. This segment's brought to you by Lake Martin Creamery for all your sweet treats and all your snack needs. Head on down to Lake Martin Creamery and I guarantee you, you're going to find something that you like. And they even got some hot dogs down there too. So some good eats, Josh.
There you go.
Well, Josh, let's talk about last week. Let's recap where we went over to Valley.
Yeah.
So what stuck out to you?
Well, I have never had a good experience going to Valley, and that was another bad experience at Valley. So now I'm not going to, trash mouth a whole lot, but the officiating left a lot to be desired, and did not really like that. But I'll tell you what, was a 5A team. Again, and last game of the season, terrible. We wound up getting a few players hurt. Like we don't want going into the postseason. But for the most part, we held our own. It was 17 to 3 final score, or 24 to 3. 24 to 3.
Yeah.
The last touchdown was kind of like a consolation touchdown for them. They had Jay Burns with a really serious injury. It seemed like, carried off on the spine board.
Hold your breath moment.
Everybody was really emotional at that time, and so they got that score. But for the most part, it was two big plays.
Yeah,
two big pass plays that wound up getting them 14 points. Now, I'll tell you this. It was I thought we played pretty well, to be honest with you. I know the score does not indicate that, but I still thought we did well. Now, there were some continuity issues, it seemed like maybe they wasn't quite up for the ball game a little bit. But for the most part, man, we had guys doing their normal thing, man. They were head hunting out there, making big plays. Eason had a long scamper for
down to the
1 yard line, should have been a touchdown.
I'm not sure about the penalty that was called. I mean, that's kind of a debate, but it set us back 5 yards, and then we have to end up.
I will clarify, pushing in high school football, doing the old tush push is legal.
Right.
You can't pull anybody in there.
Right.
But it seemed like he blew the whistle before the ball was even snapped. So I just it was like he was predetermined. I don't know, but again, not trying to make excuses.
Right.
But I thought we played them pretty well, considering they were a bigger football team.
Yeah, so, they played a lot of other teams and scored a lot of points. I mean, man, I was so satisfied with our defense.
Right.
Like you said, man, we were hitting them hard. We were making plays, and hats off. They made the plays that they had to make.
That's right. Davis McKelvey, we're going to talk to him later. He's our ambush player of the week this week, man. He was head hunting as usual.
Yeah.
Had some big plays, a lot of breakups and stuff like that too. So, but like I said, for the most part, being a young team, we only got 28 guys playing.
Right.
Playing a 5A team again. We're lucky we didn't have more hurt.
Right.
So.
And this late in the season, you usually got some bruises,
banged up.
Yeah, you're just a little banged up.
Right.
You don't want to further that going into playoffs. So, but it was a night that I think desired more.
Right.
We wish we would have finished differently.
Right.
But just hate to see Brandez and Jay get injured like that. But glad they're okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody got good reports back.
Right. That's right.
So
yeah.
That was great. So, hey, y'all stick around. We got the rest of the show. Going to do our ambush and our street player, and going to have a good focus guy we're looking at, man. I'm gonna tell you what, man. He
Chevy,
player spotlight. Yep. He ought to give a good interview, man.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Meet Haley McKelvey, a seasoned realtor at Big Fish Real Estate, known for her exceptional dedication and commitment to her clients' real estate success. With a proven track record of delivering results, Haley brings a combination of expertise and enthusiasm to every transaction. Whether you're buying or selling, trust Haley McKelvey to exceed your expectations and guide you through a seamless and rewarding real estate journey. Contact Haley McKelvey today and experience the difference of working with a true professional in the industry.
Hey everybody, this is our Streak Award Player of the Week, brought to you by AMJ Laserworks. For all your laser and engraving needs, please give AMJ Laserworks a call. You can find them on Facebook or on a Google search, and they'll get you fixed right up for any kind of your laser engraving needs. Well, this week, our Streak Award winner is Mr. Brady Knox. Come on in here, Brady. Man, I got to tell you, I'm jealous of that hair, man. That's great. I don't have that much hair.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, Brady, thank you so much for coming tonight. Man, we're so glad to give you this award. I know we had you on a while back for the spotlight, but man, I was excited to give you this award. So just walk us through. Let's talk about last Friday night at Valley. We get the penalty, get us pushed back, and we don't get the touchdown, right? But we need a field goal to get on the board. Walk us through what went through your mind, maybe on the sideline before you went out, and then kind of walk us through that kick.
Just trying to clear my mind, stop overthinking and thinking about like remembering doing my steps good.
Mm-hmm. That's
and
important.
Just keeping my head down.
Yes, that's right. Keep your head down on the ball is what he's talking about. Because if you pull your head up, that's going to cause everything else to mess up, kind of, right?
Yes, sir.
It's kind of like golf, right? You keep your head on the ball. If not, it's going to mess your swing up. So after, kind of walk us through that play a little bit, kind of what the emotions were after you made that kick, because how many is that your first attempt this year for a field goal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I thought that was your first attempt. Walk us through that, kind of your emotions, because that's something you practice on, but you're able to get the field goal for your team. Walk us through that.
When I made it, I was just happy.
Yeah.
Because 3 points is a lot.
That's right. And that can come, toward the end of the game, those things can add up, right? And so that was real key. Only points in the game was your kick. Early in the game, you don't know how that's going to shake out. Man, that was really clutch and key. And, man, I was so happy for you. Me and Josh were calling the game, and I was so happy for you because I know that's something you practice every week. And they called on your number. We needed you to deliver, and, man, you did it. So congratulations on that. I know that was a big moment for you. Well, let's talk a little bit more about I know we talked about some of this with Player Spotlight, but how do you prepare for those moments during the week through practice? And walk us through, because the Dable Tiger Nation, they really don't know what you guys do every week at practice.
Yes.
I know your family does, but walk us through what you do day in and day out to prepare for those moments.
I focus, trying to get locked in, and doing my steps right, making sure, and trying to get there where I can make it.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
Yeah. Now, do y'all practice? Well, there's a lot that has to go right for a kick. The snap's got to be right, the hole's got to be right, and then you got to follow up and kick the ball through the upright. But do y'all practice on if that goes wrong, or do y'all ever practice that and kind of make sure that there's not a panic? You know what I mean? That maybe it doesn't get on the tee correctly and you got to reset it. Do y'all practice those kind of things? Or
Yes, sir.
yeah. So how do y'all do that? Does Davis holds for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Does he kind of just go through that and y'all mimic that in the game? Or?
Yes, sir. We work on catching, holding, snapping, and kicking.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I think that's key because guess what? It's going to happen, right? Those things are going to happen, just like kicking off, punting, I mean, any of those things, the ball's going to fall off the tee right before you get there. Punting, you're going to drop the ball, or the snap's going to go over your head, or the snap may be a little high or low. I mean, I've seen them roll the ball back to the holder. The holder's got to know, and you got to trust the holder, right?
Yes,
because you can't really delay you got to go through your motions. You got to trust him to get it on the tee in time, right?
Yes, sir.
And so that's key. Well, that's awesome. We'll walk everybody through some of the things you enjoy about kicking. What is it that kind of intrigues you the most, or that you enjoy the most about kicking?
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Like how it feels when you make it in a game. It feels good. And I like how kicking it can always win a game and always win by a point against people and all of that.
Yeah, we see it a lot in the pros and college, right?
Yes, sir.
Kicking is so important, and just like punting, you can flip the field position with somebody, and so getting a field goal like that is really crucial. So you're right. We see it a lot in the pros and college, and high school level too, like you said earlier. Well, so this Friday night, we got Montgomery Academy.
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts on Montgomery Academy? Y'all watch them on film yet, or
Yes, sir.
what are your thoughts on MA?
Well, I haven't watched them on film.
Oh, okay.
But we got them.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, the thing is your number may get called this Friday night.
Yes, sir.
You know, I know we match up well with them, I think, and I think it's going to be a good game. But we may need you to go get us 3 points right before halftime or something like that. And all this preparation, that's where it comes.
Yes, sir.
You know, it comes into play right there. Well, so what's something that is there anything that you personally want to achieve the rest now that we're in the playoffs, regular season's over? Is there anything that you haven't achieved that you do want to achieve or see yourself get to?
No, sir.
No? Okay. Well, Brady, listen, man, we're so thankful you joined us tonight. Congratulations on being our Streak Award winner this week. And we just want to tell you, keep working hard, and we're gonna call on you again. And I hope it's Friday night, and we're gonna be rooting for you, buddy.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, thank you so much. Brady Knox, everybody.
Death could not hold you. Failed to before you. You silenced the ghost of sin and grave. The heavens are roaring. The praise of your glory. For you are raised to life again. You have no rival. You have no.
Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Miller's at Broadnax here at the Tiger Den. Hey, we have got a bunch of people in here tonight, man. You know, y'all need to come out here and enjoy some of this great food. Hey, Tuesday nights we do this show. I'm hoping we got one next week, but right now this segment's brought to you by AMJ Laserworks. This is our ambush winner of the week, and I'm tell you what, he's very deserving, Mr. Davis McKelvey. Come on in here, buddy. All right. All right. Thanks for being here, bud.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, this is your first time winning the ambush player, right? You've won the streak before, so you've got another one to hang up in your locker, man. Hey, Davis, man, we're glad you're here, and we're seeing good things, man. You had 15 tackles Friday night.
Yes, sir.
That's impressive. Now, what position you play?
Safety.
Safety. That's fun, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
I mean, a lot of fun. You get to do crack some noggins.
Yes, sir.
That's fun. I'm gonna tell you. So, tell me, what grade you in?
I'm a 10th grader.
10th grade, man. So sophomore. So, hey, looking bright for the future at Dayville Tiger Stadium. I'm gonna tell you, I look forward to seeing him play 2 more years at Dayville. You play offense too. You play quarterback,
Yes,
wide receiver. You know, man, you're a good athlete, and I'll tell you, I appreciate the hard work you put in. But you know, going right in along with it, you know, what kind of preparation do you take to prepare for the defense? I know you play both sides of the ball, like you said, and that's Ironman football stuff. But what kind of preparation do you do every week?
Well, defensively, I've learned that watching film and kind of looking at on the other side, like keys that you can read has helped me the most. So really watching film and studying more than anything.
Right. So let me ask you a question. Do you watch college football on the weekend?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you watch pro football?
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right. Guys, if you're watching this and you want to play football, or if you're playing football, hey, something that you can do to make yourself just a little bit better, watch college and pro. Right?
Right.
You can take keys from that, right?
Yes,
I mean, you can see how the next level does things.
Right.
And, so do that, please, guys. It really helps out. That's what I did when I grew up. I tried to emulate some of those guys in college. So, well, let me ask you this. So, what is your biggest play to date? What do you think as safety? What was your biggest play to date so far?
I don't know what that means, to be honest.
Your biggest play?
My biggest play.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like interception, just
probably the Beulah interception, just
Yeah.
because it really flipped the game because we had
the momentum.
they had all the momentum and it kind of killed it for them
Right.
and put us in the scoring position. So that was my best play.
Okay, good deal, good deal. Well, let me ask you this. So, if you've got somebody, what's your advice for some youngsters out there that may be watching this show and thinking about playing football, or some guys that didn't play football this year that should be playing football? Give them some advice, man.
Playing fearless. It's hard when you're young because you're just kind of nervous, whether it's messing up or nervous for contact. If you can find a way to get rid of the nerves and just play reckless and fearless, that's the main thing.
Right. So one of the things me and Clint have always talked about, and I've talked about with a lot of the guys that I played with. A lot of times you had those butterflies, before a game, and that first lick was always the thing that kind of got you going, right?
Yes,
it kind of got the butterflies knocked away, right?
Right.
So yeah, that first hit, getting in the ball game, doing that. So what about this, man? You got a prediction for Friday night, man? We play Montgomery Academy. I don't know if anybody's giving us a chance, man.
Well, we haven't. Nobody gave us a chance at the beginning of the season, and we made the playoffs. So I believe in our team, and we've been working hard and preparing. So I mean, I know that we can do anything we set our minds to. So
amen, brother. Well, y'all, Davis McKelvey is a guy to keep an eye out in the future. He's already been making waves since 9th grade. So, hey, Davis, keep on knocking them heads, brother.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to seeing you play some more, man. Thank you,
you.
buddy.
Thank
Davis McKelvey.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Yes, sir. All right, hey everybody, welcome back. We are live here at Miller's on Broadnax. This segment is brought to you by Russell Do-It Center. For all your building needs, home improvements, head on over to Russell Building Supply, and they'll get you fixed right up for anything you need to repair your home or build a new home, just whatever you may need. Well, right now, this segment is our player spotlight, and we got Mr. Chevy here with us tonight. Chevy, thank you so much for joining us tonight. To get us started, why don't you just tell us your name, what position you play, your number, what grade you're in, just a little bit about you.
Hey everybody, my name is LaShivian Walton. I'm a senior. My jersey number is 74. My position I play in is defensive tackle, or they either put me in nose. I basically get in sometimes.
All right. Well, tell us, Chevy. Is it okay if I call you Chevy? Everybody calls you Chevy, so
Yes.
All right. Tell us a little bit about when you started playing football and kind of what piqued your interest.
I started playing football when I started in like probably 7th or 8th grade. I used to be in band, But my mom wanted me to play football just like for my health and my well being.
Yeah.
Just get out more.
Yeah, be active. Yeah, stay fit. I try to, but I don't do as well as you guys. So, well, that's awesome, man. We're so glad that you chose to do that, and it's been fun to kind of watch you guys throughout this year. So let's talk about that and get your perspective on that. Tell us a little bit about how this year started and kind of what you saw from the team and where you guys grew as a team, but also how maybe you grew as an individual.
Um, it kind of started off as a rough start. I mean, we wasn't really really focused, but we was like going at it, like being active every day,
Yeah.
every day at practice. Whether it's like a good day or bad day, we don't let that like affect us.
Right.
Always.
Y'all were working hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are some things y'all can take away from that, maybe as a team, but also you as an individual?
Um, Communicate more.
Communication. Yeah.
And stay positive. Like
that's huge, right?
yeah, like every time, like it doesn't matter if we're like on the third or fourth quarter and the other team got like more points on the score. We don't need to care about that. As long as we show them what we can do, we'll be okay.
Yeah, that's right. You just keep plugging away, right? You just
Yes,
keep plugging away, and then all of a sudden, just chipping away, they call it. And before you know it, you probably may be back in that ball game, right? Yeah.
Right.
And so, yeah, I mean, I know we've acknowledged this several times. It wasn't the way you guys started off, but man, I just want to commend you for hanging in there, sticking it out. It says something about you as an individual that when times get tough, that you're going to stick with it. All right. And I'm sure there were moments where you kind of had to reprogram your thought process because when times get tough sometimes, I mean, it's, we have to reach down and as Coach McKelvey says, you got to reach down and find it sometimes, right? When times get tough. So, man, I just want to commend you and this team for hanging in there and sticking with it because it has been awesome to see that transition and to see you guys as linemen all gelling and playing well together. And that pumps me. I was a lineman, so that's exciting to see. So, well, tell us a little bit about how you prepare for Friday nights, and that could be film prep or working out, running. Just tell us a little bit about how you prep for Friday night.
What I prep for Friday night is I mostly just like listen to music, just like help me lock in. It doesn't matter what I'm listening to, even like rap, heavy metal, whatever.
Get crunk.
Yeah. And just focus on the plays, memorize them, and you be okay.
That's right. I mean, memorizing the plays is key, right? And also, as a lineman, you have to be prepared for whatever scheme that you see in front of you, right?
Absolutely.
And a lot of people think that it's just as easy as blocking the man in front of you, but that's not always the case, right? I mean, they may cross your face and go the other way, or they may be stunting. They maybe have a hard slant on that it makes it difficult sometimes. So you guys have to communicate. And there's a lot more to playing the line than it is just blocking the man in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I always like to listen to Eye of the Tiger, and I know that dates me, right? Y'all probably don't listen to Eye of the Tiger, but, that was a big thing when I was coming up, So that's a long time ago, but I understand how that can get you mentally prepared and dialed in. So, well, tell us a little bit about Chevy outside of football. So tell us, what are some of your hobbies? What are some things that you like to do? In which I kind of talked to you earlier about one of those things, but tell us some hobbies that you like to do.
I like working out mostly, and I like on the weekends I work in Auburn, like mostly football stuff.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. You get to watch the game, but you got to do your job too. I'm more like security and stuff.
Oh, so you work at the stadium?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's cool. I like that. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
My other hobby is like making music.
Okay.
Yeah. I just be like make music sometimes, mostly if I have like free time from school.
Okay.
Then after that, I just do a little bit editing.
Now, do you write lyrics or is it just the musical side?
Lyrics.
Lyrics. Okay.
I also do a little bit beat making too.
I might ask you to throw one down for us right now. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you. But well, that's neat. Now you told me you like to cook a little bit. Now, do you want to let that cat out of the bag? And like, what do you like to cook? Are you a smoker? Like, do you like to smoke meats or what?
I basically like to cook anything.
Anything? Okay.
Like anything. Like one time when I was at my auntie's house, I made some honey butter buffalo wings.
Oh man,
It was really good. My auntie like asked me, "Do I want to make it?" I said yes.
yeah. You may need to come up here with Dennis. You know, he's a chef, so you guys could kind of throw recipes around and ideas. He loves quirky stuff like that. So, man, he would love for you to come up here probably and give him some ideas. So, well, that's unique, man. I love to cook too, and that's something you can take with you in life because you're gonna need it. Trust me. So, all right. So let's talk a little bit more about that. What is your idea of a favorite weekend? So if you could have it your way, if this was Burger King, right? You have it your way. What is your idea of a perfect weekend?
Make everything like a 2 for $6 deal and stuff. Like just like the Whoppers.
Yeah?
I like me some Whoppers.
There you go.
And I mean, if it was Burger King, I have it my way. I don't know. It would be a surprise.
Okay. I like that. All right. Well, a couple more questions. So if money wasn't an issue, you could go anywhere in this world, do whatever you wanted to do. Where would you go? You know, what are some things you would do? What piques your interest there?
I would like to go to Japan.
Japan. Okay. Yeah.
Because I like the culture over there.
Yeah.
It's really peaceful, humble.
Yeah.
Greece.
Greece.
I'll go over there.
Yeah.
And if I had like any money, if money was
it's not. Yeah, it's not an issue.
I would like donate like a couple million to the church.
There you go.
My previous church and the church I go right now.
Okay.
Because like they've been like good to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's awesome, man. I'm really intrigued by Japan. Also, it's a very what I understand, it's a very wealthy country. They're really smart. They really know what they're doing. So I'm with you there. I'd like to go, and it's just a long ways to get over there. It's a lot of flight time, but maybe one day. Well, before we let you go, Chevy, what's something that you would like to say to Dable Tiger Nation that's watching tonight?
Don't give up, and just stay with us. Always be a Tiger, no matter what.
All right. Listen, Chevy, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we wish you guys the best in the first round of the playoffs, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Good job.
Hello,
man.
Tiger fans. We would like to thank Lake Martin Liquidation for their support of Dadeville Tiger Nation. They are located at 2834 Dadeville Road in Alexander City, Alabama. They have everything you need and something that you are looking for. Go see Candace and Lindsay and give them a follow on their Facebook page.
Lake Martin Creamery is your go-to spot for cones, shakes, blasts, sundaes, ice cream cakes, hot dogs, and more. Stop by and see us at the coolest place at the lake, where we put the cuss in custard. Located at the corner of Highway 49 and County Road 34, around the corner from Lake Martin Pizza.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We're live here at Miller's on Broadnax. This segment's brought to you by Lake Martin Liquidation. For all your home good needs, go see Lake Martin Liquidation up on Ellick City Road. Hold on. It ain't Ellick City Road. It's Dadeville Road. Hold on. Let me start up. Here we go. All right, here we go.
Take two.
All right, here we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We're live here at Miller's on Broadnax. This segment's brought to you by Lake Martin Liquidation. For all your home good needs, go see Lake Martin Liquidation up on Dadeville Road there in Ellick City. Well, guys, we got Coach McKelvey here with us. We're happy for him to come join us tonight. Coach, I just want to tell you first, congratulations on making the playoffs. And if you would, just kind of walk us through, recap this season for us and tell us your thoughts on maybe how it started and how it ended, and maybe tell us a little bit about this team.
Yeah, well, man, I'm just coming off sitting down from a great meal over here from Dennis here at Miller's, and we had fried green tomatoes on the table and buffalo fries. Man, that stuff is delicious. Some of the Captain Dage fries, and I don't know, it was some great food. And every time I come here, I'm always happy. I don't know that I've ever had a bad meal.
Yeah, me either.
As far as the season goes, you know, it certainly didn't start the way that we wanted it to, but really wasn't surprised. Now, I'm not sure how many people know this, but there's a website out there that keeps up with all the stats across the state of Alabama for high school sports, and they had us ranked as the toughest schedule in 3A. And so 9 of our opponents went to the playoffs last year. So that, we knew that coming into it that it might be a tough schedule. But it wasn't only the toughest schedule in 3A, it was the toughest schedule ranked 1A to 7A. When you put everything together and look at it, they had us ranked as the toughest schedule in the state. And so I'm so proud of our guys for sticking with it, because they could have bailed and quit on this team a long time ago. And, we had 6 straight losses. And we just kept working. And it's a testament to our players' commitment, work ethic, their ability to adjust and make some changes and adapt. Our coaches did a fantastic job. So I'm just proud of everybody that's involved in the whole program. And, just really pleased and enjoy coaching them.
Absolutely. Well, man, I'll tell you what, it has been really fun to watch you guys, to watch the players, but also the coaches. I mean, everybody's getting excited, and when it all comes together, man, I just tell you what, it's been really awesome to see. And like you said, I know you guys are happy for those players, and couldn't be more proud of everybody involved with the program. So let's transition this Friday night. We got playoffs. We got Montgomery Academy. How do we match up against these guys, and what kind of sticks out to you?
Well, they're a really good football team. They're really sound at every position. But we think, our guys are going to go play a tough ball game. I think we can make it really difficult for them. They like to throw the ball a good bit. They're really accurate passer. They run really good routes. They catch the football well. And so they do a lot of things that, make you have to be sound at everything that you do. But I feel like we got a group that's looking forward to just an opportunity to go and play in a week that everybody told them they didn't have a chance to be here. They didn't belong in the playoffs, and they figured out a way to win just the right ball games to put themselves here. Man, they had so much stacked against them. So I've just encouraged them all week to turn loose, play.
Absolutely.
Don't worry about the scoreboard; it'll take care of itself. Just get after it, man.
Yeah, man. Well, that's a great message to the team, and I know they're going to be ready for it. The only thing I think we've learned about this team is they're not scared of who steps on the field, and they're going to get after somebody. We saw that from the first game with Elmore County, and they've done nothing but get better every week. There's been moments that maybe we could have executed better, or we made a mistake, but that's everybody. That's going to happen. So, well, Coach, listen, thank you so much for stopping by tonight. I know Dadeville Tiger Nation is excited to hear from you. We got a big game Friday night, and we just want to invite you guys to come out and travel to Montgomery Academy, and let's pack out their stadium and show these guys and cheerleaders and band that we're behind them all. They've been working hard all season, and let's hope we get the W Friday night.
And let me say this too. Really appreciate what DTN has done for all our players. You guys asked me to come on here about every week for the first 3 or 4 weeks, and I kept saying no because I wanted to make sure this was about our players and getting them in front of people. And it's great that they get attention and they get some recognition. But the biggest thing is that I like to see is them standing in front of a camera and having to articulate their thoughts, and puts a little pressure on them. It makes them all nervous. And if they can have opportunities to do that as a young man, then as they grow older, as they go to job interviews, as they do anything where they have to speak in front of people, or in some type of technology, speaking on camera or whatever, it gives them it prepares them well for that. So I think that's the best thing that y'all do for our players, is give them opportunities to be successful in this world.
Absolutely. Well, man, look, we enjoy doing that, and just thank you guys for the support. And of course, like is any way we can support you guys, we're here to do that. And so, anything you want to say to Dadeville Tiger Nation before we let you go?
Nah, come out and support us. If we put together a good ball game Friday night, who knows? We may be right here next week at Miller's and doing this all over again.
I hope so.
And if so, we get to paint the field, I think, one more time.
Absolutely.
And we'll have us a home game.
Absolutely.
From what it looks like.
Well, if we win Friday night, you got to come back next week.
All right. We'll make a deal.
That's a deal. All right. Thank y'all.
Hey everybody, this is Allie Rose from Dadeville Tigers. Come watch Dable Tigers at Friday night. Go Tigers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DTN at the Tigers Den. Hey, man, this is our final segment, and I'm just going to throw it out there, brought to you by Miller's on Broadnax, man. Hey, come out here and get some of this just crazy, twisted
Southern
good Southern
cuisine.
food, man. It's good. It's good stuff. So, Clint made the playoffs. Got Montgomery Academy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick it over to you, man. What did you see in film?
Well, man, Montgomery Academy. We played Montgomery Academy when I was playing, which is a long time ago. They're always a sound football team, and they're a sound football team.
Right.
Reminds me a lot of Lee Scott.
Right.
Well coached. They're going to be where they're supposed to be, and they're going to really get after you. But the thing is, they're consistent in what they do.
Right.
There's not a lot of mistakes. They're a good football team, and but I think we match up athletically with them.
Right.
I just think we've got to play our best game to date, and we got to be penalty free. And so I think we're going to have to try to create some turnovers in this game, which we can do.
Right.
But yeah, solid football team. Man, I'm looking forward to the matchup. I want to see how our guys respond to it.
Well, that's one thing you brought up, like you said, the matchup. I've talked to several people, and even some of the coaches, and they like this matchup with this region foe right here. Yeah. So, or non-region foe, just this different region. Do they have maybe a possible a weaker region than we do? Or do we have the stronger region? And that maybe is just a reason that we match up a little bit better?
Well, I think one of it is we're battle tested.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, like Coach just told us, we had the hardest schedule, number one ranked hardest schedule in the state.
I believe it.
And so we're battle tested. So I think that's a lot of going into this game as why. I mean, they throw the ball really well.
Right.
They got a talented quarterback. I think he's a ninth grader.
Wow.
Man, he's talented. He can throw it. They run really good routes.
Maybe can rattle his cage a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's going to be key if our defensive line can get home. We got to be able to pressure him, but our secondary is going to have to be in position to make a play on the ball. So we got to be really fundamentally sound. But yeah, back to your question, I really think we're battle tested is why they like this game.
Now we're going to be without Jay Burns and Eason.
That's right.
Is that going to be a problem? Now we know we got Corday Jefferson that's toted the rock this year too, and then in the past. Who are we going to have at quarterback? Is that going to be Davis McKelvey?
Yeah, probably going to be Davis McKelvey. Going to step up to the plate. Okay. Listen, these guys, their number's been called already this year. This is not something new to them. It's just a different opponent. So Corday's going to carry the rock. So he's going to have to step up to do that. We don't really have a rotation on there where Brandez and him could rotate in and out there. So he's going to have to go. He's going to be tired. I can tell you that. But I think also these guys bring a little bit different skill set. So maybe
throw them off a little bit.
Yeah, they throw them off. They don't really know how to prepare as much. I mean, so. I don't know. Maybe that's our advantage. We'll see.
I'm gonna be optimistic, man. I'm gonna be preparing to be right here at Miller's.
Absolutely.
Next Tuesday night at 7. So that's what I'm preparing for. I hope we go down there and take care of business.
I do too.
That would be.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
I am too.
I'm excited.
I am too.
I'm excited for this team, and I listen. I know we said this how we've watched these guys, but you and I have talked about it, and I think Sean Childers commented on Facebook on one of our posts about how he saw these boys turn into men.
That's right.
And you and I have talked about it. I mean, we saw these guys grow up a lot.
Yes.
Because they face a lot of adversity.
That's right.
And, man, it's been amazing, and I'm so happy for this team. But even though I'm happy, I'm also hungry for them to keep going.
Absolutely.
This ain't our season.
That's right.
I want us to keep going until we max out. And so, man, I'm fired up.
That's right. Me too, buddy. Hey, guys, come out and support our guys. Come out and support the coaching staff, but more importantly, support the kids. I mean, it's not just the football players. It's the band, it's the cheerleaders.
Absolutely.
I mean, and they put so much into this, week in and week out. Most of the coaching staff volunteer.
Yeah.
You got most of the people on all the staff's fault.
Well, hey, look, it's like driving to Costco. It's just like a drive to Costco. So y'all do that all the time. You drive down there, and so come on and support this team. And the last one, turn out the lights when you come through town.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, let's shut her down this Friday night, and let's go visit Montgomery. Hey, just a quick shout out right there. I-85, if you're planning on going to the game, which I hope you are, I-85 has got a lot of issues right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be slow traffic. So, plus that's going to be rush hour stuff like that. So, if you plan, probably want to go 63 through Wetumpka to get to Montgomery Academy Friday night. So, hey, y'all be there. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.